Oh, Magoo, you've done it again. Gotcha. Let's talk about Mr. Magoo with Leslie Neilsen. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of yet another guilty pleasure of mine. It's Mr. Magoo from 1997, released by Disney, and directed by Hong Kong film veteran Stanley Tong, and this is his sole English language film. Now, this film's a live-action adaptation of the cartoon character of the same name by UPA Productions, starring Leslie Neilsen in the title role, along with Kelly Lynch, Matt Keesler, Nick Chinland, Stephen Tobolowsky, Ernie Hudson, Jennifer Garner, and Malcolm McDowell. Now, I will not give this whole movie away completely, okay? Well, maybe not. Well, anyway, the film kind of got this, well, actually, it really got this big time, and is considered probably one of the worst films out there. Well, criticism of this singled out the seemingly mocking portrayal of people with disabilities, although Disney did place a disclaimer right before the closing credits. The film was unfortunately a disappointment, so it wasn't as successful of their recent adaptation of another cartoon character, George of the Jungle, which actually came out a few months before this that same year. It only made $28 million, falling short of its $30 million budget. Anyway, the film is a mixed bag and what have you, but I'm gonna say it's just, well, once a guilty pleasure, and it still kind of is in a way after I recently revisited this film on Disney Plus, since I hadn't seen it in years. Now, of course, the main character, Quincy Magoo, is a wealthy but extremely nearsighted canned vegetable factory owner. Anyway, he goes to a museum to attend a party. While there, his nephew Waldo spies a woman named Stacy, which I'm sorry, her last name is hard to pronounce. Sampanahaditra. Sorry if I say it slowly. On whom he develops a crush on. However, things really takes a turn for the worse when Magoo somehow gets spy on video when a CIA agent and an FBI agent think he's part of a group, of thieves, as two jewel thieves, Luann Lusur and Bob Morgan, steal the museum's beautiful ruby known as the Star of Kuristan and escape on a boat to Bob's boss, Austin Cloquet. Well, apparently, I will tell you that once after this is done, the fun is about to begin. Well, the fun really begins big time. If you've actually seen the Mr. Magoo cartoons from long ago, then you'll probably enjoy this a little, but don't expect it to be great, though. This is, from my point of view, an okay, good movie. Yeah, but you don't have to take my word for it. I'd say if you're not interested in this, then don't bother. I would suggest give it maybe a view, but if you're not satisfied with it, then I can't say I didn't try. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyway, well, I will tell you this that. Well, the two agents that are on track of Magoo, they found out that Lusur is in on this, and apparently she tries to get under Magoo's skin in order to get it. Anyway, really something. I will tell you this that Magoo decides to go undercover at a little auction, cloquet plans to show off the ruby and what have you. So he disguises himself a thief from Brazil who never goes anywhere, named Ortega Peru. That's a kind of a funny name. I mean, I liked it when he comes as him, and Bob asks who this was. He's like, Ortega Peru, what's it to you? He's like, Mr. Peru doesn't go anywhere. That's right, I never go anywhere. Oh boy, but anyway, even with a little help from Waldo and their dog Angus, they really get into a whole lot of mischief and craziness. But however, Luceur's still continuing to try and beat him out as well. And then soon takes the ruby to the real Ortega Peru, but well, Magoo managed to stop them. But if you got the guts to see this, then I'm not going to give you this. I'm not spoiling this movie's ending, though. So anyway, Mr. Magoo, my thoughts on it is it's okay, good, but I think it could have been a little better. But I did like some of its humor and what have you. It kind of does remind me of Mr. Magoo cartoons, since I didn't get to see a whole lot of the character, even in reruns. It wasn't until maybe years later when I finally got to watch the Mr. Magoo show on Boomerang, where they actually showed them the original, well, not the originals, but the first Mr. Magoo TV series from 1960, which, believe me, that's pretty funny and what have you. The cast is kind of hit or miss, though, by Leslie Neilsen. While he's made many misses and what have you, ever since the Naked Gun trilogy came to an end, he's alright as Magoo. Not that great, though. Kelly Lynch playing Luann LeSueur, I will say, not bad. Matt Keesler as Waldo, not bad. Then kind of reminds me of the Waldo from the a later Mr. Magoo cartoon series, which was What's New Mr. Magoo, which came on CBS in '77. And let's see, Nick Chinlund playing Bob, not bad. But I gotta say, we got a lot of laughs from the agents. FBI agent Chuck Stupak, played by Stephen Tobolowsky, and CIA agent Gustav, or Gus for short, Anders, played by Ernie Hudson. Yes, that's right, you heard me correctly. That's, of course, you know him best as Winston Zedmore of Ghostbusters fame. Jennifer Garner played Stacy, and Malcolm McDowell played Cloquet, which I thought McDowell was pretty good. And of course, we have Miguel Ferrer as Ortega Peru, aka the Piranha. Yeah, and they got a pretty okay voiceover from Magoo, Greg Burson, in animated form, since Jim Backus, I think, was already dead at the time. Of course, he was the original voice of Mr. Magoo. Well, I kind of wouldn't highly recommend this film unless you want some craziness. Just try not to get offended by the stereotype stuff, the blind, the blindness. Well, you get the point, okay? Or unless you are a diehard Leslie Nielsen fan, then give it a shot. But I'd say you be the judge, okay? So this was kind of, because film's kind of a little tough to defend in ways, but I'd say it's your choice. If you don't want to see it, then don't bother with it. But if you're a diehard Leslie Nielsen fan, then you gotta check it out. Or if you really just want a whole load of laughter, then you should. This has a ton of laughs. Yep. So anyway, that's about it. So if you've seen Mr. Magoo with Leslie Nielsen, tell me what you thought about in the comment section below. Do you like it or do you hate it? I don't mind. Just tell me in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button below, subscribe to my channel, be a part of the Big D Nation. Since I brought up Jim Backus, join me again join me tomorrow for the Saturday morning TV log of Gilligan's Planet. Yes, and I'll have some more reviews on the way. Just stay tuned, you'll find out. But anyway, thanks for watching my review of Mr. Magoo, and if you like this, you may want to check out these other films based on cartoons. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of George of the Jungle, which I reviewed a week ago, which has already become my most viewed video of the month so far. The upper right-hand corner is the review I did for Dudley Do Right. And the bottom left-hand corner is my review of Josie and the Pussycats that I did not so long ago for its 20th anniversary. And the bottom right-hand corner is a button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.